Oh shit! Here we go again.
I'm not saying free Kelly, free R. Kelly. What I'm saying is free Robert.
Stop it. Get some help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Emotional, damn it!
What's good, everybody? Back for another episode of Make It Make Sense with your boy, your host, Monray Hudson, Mr. Drop the Mic himself. We back in the building. As always, this is the show off of the Blur Cartel. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, do all them nice things. Leave the likes, send the stars. Go ahead and share the link and let them know we here. We ready to discuss some more crazy stuff. Appreciate y'all for joining. And naturally, I am not alone. Luckily, I got a great group of talented individuals. I can let them introduce themselves. First and foremost, I don't know what this name means, but supposedly the ground game is crazy. So I'm going to let him explain that. Who are you and what does that mean?
What? Yo, it's your boy, Laugh. Hey, shout out to the GGC Army. Ground game crazy. You know, you do that. We ain't gonna go into that. But I appreciate.
Why would you not go into that?
What? You might go into it later on, Joe. It might be. It's a Joe. Let them understand. You want to progress, Joe. You want to progress as the show goes on.
Well, Zell May took my spot from last week, so.
Well, it looked like we didn't even make it like a good 30 seconds into the video before these boys started to take a turn. So I don't know about ground game crazy. He can explain that on his own. Otherwise, I got somebody with Do You Hear Me in the background. What that mean, Unico? Who are you?
It's your boy Unico Williams. Do you hear me? I am I'm a good gentleman and I'm a nice person.
Why y'all trying to act so nice? Who are these people, man?
What you mean? My ground game crazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Help. Afro Commie 765, introduce yourself, please.
You already know. It's your local neighborhood scumbag. Here from Overall 99 to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. If you didn't know the gimmick, now you do.
Help. I got 3 different things that don't make no sense no matter how I look at it. Otherwise, y'all already know this is Make It Make Sense. You know, we got to come together, take a look at all the different things, the trending topics, the wild takes, the hot stuff. And, you know, we've had some stuff happen this week. It's been relatively funny to give you a little bit of an overview. We got to look at one, the Spirit Airlines fight. Was the employee wrong? Then the CDC says you ain't got to social distance yourself anymore. And then we got a Popeyes parking lot drama in the Twitter. So I'm just going to start with the Spirit Airlines. If you didn't really realize, first and foremost, altercation happened again between a male and a female. Blueface was just the beginning, supposedly. And basically, we had an employee had an altercation with another lady at Spirit Airlines. It's better that I just let y'all see it for yourself, let you get your own takes. I ain't going to influence you.
That's bullshit right now. This is for your money.
Don't ever invade my personal.
This is Mario. This is the nigga fucking your bitch right now. Like, let's go lose his car with it. Receive 100 stars. Bro, that's he's trying to do that. Get half your coins about it.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me.
Oh, I gotta tell you, have the stars.
Don't put, she can't put her hands on me.
Hey, stop it! I ain't even mad at you, my nigga. Go on ahead, you can have it.
Just gonna stop it there, but like we got another round 2. Put your hands where they don't belong, and you get what you get. First off, this is slightly different than the Blueface thing because first off, my man is at work. He is a representative, and he is one of the people who work for Spirit Airlines. Just to let you know, already follow up. They were aware of the altercation. He has been suspended. They do not tolerate violence of any kind, and they're working with local law enforcement to see, you know, a little bit further into that. But I get just initial thoughts. So ground game crazy. What you think? How we gonna compare this to the Blueface? Is he wrong for putting his hands on a woman again? I don't know how we got here again.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Spirit for Airlines for finding the best offensive lineman in the NFL and defensive lineman. My man, they both employees. Hey, Miss Brash, how you doing? Both employees, by the way, they both had form. He had 2 hands like this, chopping his feet, going sideways. My dude did a rip move, and she tried to get away, right? But he hit her with the leg grab and tackled her down, right?
Very Reggie White-esque.
Yeah, it was a perfect technique. That if I was a coach, I'm like, this dude need to coach my foot. Hey, bro, listen, you can coach our little league team right now, bro, because I need that rip through. When he was putting that rip right there, he hit him with it, and then she tried to get away. She almost got it. He grabbed the ankle. Boom, perfect tackle.
He came up there like a perfect offensive lineman, got the spin move. Like, oh, you ain't stopping me. Like, get them hands up.
Both of them did excellent. The technique was good. She ran too far to the outside. She should have cut in. That's on her bad. You know what I mean? She gonna learn next time. Yeah, she gonna learn next time. We're gonna have a better game plan.
He gonna learn, huh? He gonna learn. I mean, even Miss Bradford said she tapped into the young.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's MVPs in this book, bro. MVPs. Spin move. Oh, what you mean? What you mean?
Right.
Oh, got him. So, since we don't make no sense up here, hey, yo, Unico, maybe you can break it down a little bit better since we over here talking about the spin move and the move. Like, was he wrong? Was all that?
That's the most impressive thing.
Man, bro, when somebody put their hands on you and it's like a real swing, like sometimes everything got to go out the window and you got to tap into your Pop Warner, Little League, Bad News Bears, whatever it is that. Is there another kids? Did Air Bud ever do something? I don't know. At the end of the day, Water Boy. Sometimes you just you go outside yourself, especially like, man, I actually saw a guy in a subway, and the guy, like, the doors was closing, and so like he got spat on, right, by this guy, and dude was like, yeah, I spat on him, the doors is closing. Dude found the strength when there's a level of like disrespect or getting punched, he found the strength to open subway doors open, and he got out that thing and he did what he had to do. Man, you should definitely refrain from putting your hands on women, and you should definitely refrain from putting your hands on men if you're a woman. That's where I'm at. Like,
such a respect for Joe. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, I'm very buttoned up this week. I'm buttoned up.
No, you shouldn't put your hands on.
I expect the suit and tie, Joe.
Don't put your hands on nobody. Period. Like, it would be straight. Like, bro, you thought that was gonna save you by punching him. What? Because you had another man in front of you, and this dude is caping for her. This guy, man,
hey,
bro.
Listen, bro. He put, hey, bro. Hey, listen. The game plan didn't go. We prepared. We had the blocking. I had the assignment. She didn't go the right way.
Hey,
he would have been in now.
That's how Tom Brady gets sacked, bro.
She cut back. Everything would have been good. This whole situation.
So first, before we even go to Afro Comedy, and before we get the dirtbag side of things, go to Miss Bradshaw. She said she did slap him first. And she called him a derogatory name. So she's not mad that he got at her. Don't fully agree, but you understand you never know what triggers people. And we got to get out of this mindset that just because I work and I'm the customer, quote unquote, is always first, that don't mean that you can just get away with doing whatever the heck you feel and call me whatever the heck it is. Like, come on, at work? Look, at work, I keep it being. A lot of people don't care about their little 9 to 5, X amount of money an hour. It ain't worth the self-respect. You will get fed. Like we had a lunch date. I'm just saying, I'm of the mindset, hey, you put your hands on me. I already said this in past. You put your hands on me like a dude, you're gonna get dealt with like one. So it don't really matter. Like, threat has no gender. I done said that more than once. I'm gonna say it again. I mean, Anthony Price is like, hey, don't be fighting at work. Oh, wait.
Oh, well, the turns, we're 9 minutes in, 2 turns.
You know what, dirtbag? What you got, bro? What you got for me?
I'd have hit her with the muscle buster, yo. Like, it wouldn't have, I wouldn't have. Why do people do that? Like, I don't know. Because like I said, equal rights, equal fights. That just is what it is. And he even, you hear him tell it of like, she's putting her hands on me, get her away from me. And she continues on. Like, he's trying to avoid the situation. Now, I'm going to be honest, before old dude started running defense, I might already hit her with the headbutt. I don't even know. You never know.
So we can't hit women first, Tori. You have to let them initiate.
I'm diffusing the situation. You can tell when the hostile energy is there, man. No, but I mean, we should be happy he did a lot less than that.
Yeah.
Yo, he showed us perfect football form. We can show.
I was about to say he got in there with the tackle, slight Pokemon move. They learned him right out the egg. Tackle was a base move. There wasn't no.
God damn.
Can I?
That's
he could have seismic tossed her. Let's be real. What if she'd have caught a body slam?
Well, he had an offensive lineman.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
This man said he could have had the seismic toss. Somebody get your boy.
Or body slam, bro.
I got a question though.
Just tackle.
I got
exactly. That's an egg move. Tackle's an egg move.
I got a question though. Why both of them yelling to get out of my face, but then both of them go closer to each other?
Steadily going at each other.
She's like, get out of my face, and then he like, get out of my face, and he walked closer. Then she's like, get out of my face, then she walked closer. I'm like, oh, just one of y'all.
We did in high school, bro. In high school, middle school, man, come on, bro, get about my face, bro. Come on,
they peacocking each other, bro.
It's just shoulder to shoulder right here, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, fam? What you gonna do?
That's the epitome of how most fights start in the black community is that.
Anthony Price saying like me, you come
two
up
people
like
that don't really want to fight
like
each other. Two people that really don't want to fight each other. That's how that happens.
Can I tell y'all what happened with my cousin? So I had 3 cousins. They arguing. They starting to get a little rowdy. We just got from football practice. Everybody trying to fight. Then my cousin, I ain't gonna say his name. He told my other cousin, "You won't punch him. You ain't gonna do shit to me." And then you know what my cousin say? I'll knock his. So guess what my other cousin is? You gonna do what? And then they really start fighting after the other 2 been peacocking for 15 minutes.
Peacocking?
Yeah, when you peacock, that's what peacocks do to my bird. They bump each other's chest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the GGC Army. Ground game go crazy.
Peacocking is a term?
Yeah, when birds do that,
I've only heard them.
Yeah, when you spread your feathers and stretch your stuff.
Yeah,
look, we're talking like in 1940s.
Yeah, when you like bump into each other's chest, birds do that. So when dudes do that, and they call it peacock. Cause when peacocks do that, they fight the males like over a woman. They'll bump each other's chest to see who back down first.
I learned something new today. Peacocking?
Yeah. I've heard that before, and I've only heard it from Zell May, and I was like,
I've never
makes
heard
sense
it.
to me.
I am lost. So is that some of the worst things y'all ever seen happen at work, or have y'all had some work experiences that's gotten a little worse than just having to throw some clothes?
I got a story.
Oh, shoot. they both was like, oh nah, that ain't even close.
Yo, so I'm working at this place. I'm a party host, right? I'm working at this place.
What the freak is peacocking? Like, peacocking?
But it makes sense if you actually look at it.
That's actually I think that's actually a frat white boy term that I found out from my frat white friend in Southern Miss.
I don't know what peacocking is on a regular basis. Peacocking?
Hey,
it don't sound nothing like shoulder to shoulder like black folk do in school. I promise you, peacocking don't sound nothing like that.
Hey, listen, you'll hang around the white frat boys, you'll learn stuff.
Dig this story, bro.
Oh
God,
tell me a story.
Listen, so I'm a party host at this bounce house. I'm that guy. It is what it is. I'm working with this other girl, like she's in this relationship where she's like a not midwife. What is it? She's just like, it's like dude just has this brothel of baby mamas, right?
Brothel,
baby
brothel. Like y'all trying to use some wonderful words today. Brothel, peacocking.
He has a brood. He has a brood of baby mamas.
A brood of where? There you go. He's got a brood.
He's got a
brothel.
Yo,
that's kind of like
a brood.
Let's go. We're objectifying women.
It's season finale of P Valley. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go.
Bro,
we gotta go big words there.
It's like how Kim Kardashian had.
Really, nigga?
It's like how Kim Kardashian introduced Pete Davidson's grandparents to her brood of children.
Brood. So that's our word of the day is brood.
I don't know if that's how that works.
BROOD, brood of children.
Brood is our word of the
I know what a brood is.
I don't think that was.
It's a bunch. It's a
I'm
chicken.
seeing Christian. I'm seeing Christian and Edge and Gangrel. I know what a brood is.
Look, okay. So why y'all looking that up? So dude just got like this, like it's almost cult type stuff. But she's working here at this.
Why don't you just say harem and be done with it?
I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna just tell the story and we'll be done with all the dictionary stuff today. So So what ends up happening is like, old girl gets in trouble. I mean, old girl gets into it with like this other girl. She's like a teenager, but the girl is like a.
I just say what in the Food Network is going, bro.
No, this is
exactly like. Are you selling
these?
Are these baby mothers for sale?
Sorry, these are sorry. This is Bravo.
Baby mama.
It's Bravo. Y'all know what a Bravo. Y'all know what a Bravo is.
We are live on Bravo. We are the Real House Husbands of Raleigh, Mississippi.
Oh my god!
Why you pick my hometown? You can pick Jackson.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
no brother in Raleigh.
Let me just finish the story so the rest of you niggas can talk. So anyway, so it's like this teenager and this grown ass woman, right? And she's like 26 and it's a teenager. And so the teenager, they just got into a quick altercation. Dude having a brood of baby mamas, a whole bunch of baby mamas, and he controls them like with complete control, almost as like a cult thing. Like you can't leave the house unless I tell you can leave the house, type of thing. Almost like
okay, so brothel is the right term.
No, it's not a brothel. It may be for him, but it's not for anybody else.
The adjective term in brood. It's the adjective term for brood.
Yeah, a brood of children, a lot of children. So anyway, so he does this, and what ends up happening is, I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna get. I'll look at all these things later. So
all right, just tell your story.
I'm mad sober. So anyway, look up brood.
Unfortunately,
it's already in the group chat.
Huh? Anyway, so yeah, so dude comes up there to brood comes up. It's not brood, but dude comes up there. And okay, listen, I'm trying to be buttoned up, door to door. What you call him? Whatever, door to door Christian guy. Listen, so what?
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witness. That's what it is. So what ends up happening is like, so dude comes up there and he fights this 17-year-old chick that works at a bounce house. Don't put your hand on this one. Like that's the craziest thing that happened to me at work. Did I jump in and prevent it? No. But my boss or the guy that owned the place, he got in the middle of it. And I want to say shout out to him, man. He's a big Vikings fan, big Twins fan. So, and he got in the middle of it, man. And he had no idea, like, this is a black dude from Naptown, bro, from Indianapolis. And like, he's obviously, they won't let me tell him, Miss Bradshaw, but that's what happened. That's it. That's the story. That's crazy. Y'all don't even take into account how many times I got interrupted while I was telling the story. That's crazy, man. I hate the internet. I'm done, bro. It's my last show. I'm done. Period. I can't live no more.
Joe Lovers, he'll be on live on P Valley tonight at midnight.
Give me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Will anybody else have a rousing work story that's worse than somebody having to get the boxing?
Okay.
No, the fact that some niggas had to pull out a dictionary in the middle of my damn story is the problem.
Well, no.
Why you wanted to do nice words like plethora? Well, no, plethora is ISIS. You wanted to do brood and peacocking from old Ground Game crazy over here. Like
Ground Game go crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my bad. They was like, your story was longer than Lord of the Rings movie. But it's cool though. Cool.
Damn, Lord.
I ain't criticizing your story. That's the lovely audience is like, maybe storytelling ain't your time when around the fireplace, something like that, maybe. Oh, Afro-Comedy, you have a nice story before we continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is actually more of a confrontation between workers story. We worked at I don't even care. We worked at this Five Below, okay, and we used to do late night freight. We stocked the shelves, all this, and there were these two dudes that I worked with. One skinny, nerdy dude, laid back, didn't want no problems with it. Other dude, convicted felon, anger management classes, sort of.
Be careful, they're jocking every word right now.
then that's fine. But, bruh, okay, the felon dude allegedly was robbing the store blind. Okay, like he was doing that whole thing. You'd go hide something, and then you'd have to go and pick it up, and you'd be stealing it. And the manager had found the stuff that he was hiding while the little skinny dude was there. And this manager, she had a lazy eye and everything, I swear to you. So it was kind of hard. And she was like older. She was probably coming up into her 50s, 60s, freaking. And she was just a mean old bitch. And this poor dude, she is grilling him about this. She's like, I found this out by the dumpster. All this is perfectly good product. And freaking he breaks. He's like, okay. He was like, I'm pretty sure it was this guy. He was like, I can't lose this job. And bruh, why? As he is telling her on him, this nigga is coming into the store to pick up his check. So the old angry white lady, being the old angry white lady, she fires old boy on the spot right then and there while the skinny dude's still standing there. All this, the store's still going on in the front there. This is all happening in the back. Now I'm back by the dumpster, and the skinny dude comes out there, and he's like, man, he was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess she was still in there. And the other dude came out with a knife ready to stab this man. Like in the middle, we're talking broad daylight, out behind the goddamn, there's a Target across the parking lot from this place. And this is the middle of the day. Bruh. And he's like, when you can feel the energy from somebody when they're for real serious. Like this dude with his knife in his hand at this moment in time, he felt like he was really finna. And the only thing that saved that dude, and I'm not even, he starts crying. Like this dude doesn't, he sits on the ground, starts crying and begging and I'm just standing there. I'm like, I'm already freaking, what is going on here? And it was a crazy scene. Thankfully, nobody got stabbed, but there for the opening.
Okay,
like,
so officially work stories are out the way for some of y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Listen, all my work stories end with violence.
That's not fair.
No, but I'm saying the old white lady hadn't have fired him directly after that. He wouldn't have went out there.
Want to interrupt his story?
You know what? Next time there's a work related, I'm just gonna go all the way through. I don't give a damn about y'all going to no damn dictionary, Merriam-Webster. I don't give a damn about y'all doing none of that stuff. I'm going to tell you the story. There's a rousing story about this dude that is basically a pimp that goes and fights.
Rousing now. We'll add that to the words of the day.
Man, fuck you, man. At this where's the alcohol and edibles at this point? Fuck this.
I don't know.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Let's just say forget it. We just go to that's that rousing. Like we gotta add that level to the two words of the day.
Fuck y'all, man.
It's okay.
More Harry Potter 7-part story.
This is bullying. Like they have whole groups that go against this shit, right?
Go against what? Words of the day?
Bullying. There's support for me. You know that, right?
I think they telling you the right book.
Bro, we support you. What are you talking about?
All I'm trying to do is just
talking about the chat, tour.
I'm trying to have a nice rousing show with my brood of co-hosts and friends and everybody, and we're on here talking about peacocking and things, So don't forgive me if you just got a little bit lost in the sauce. I don't know anymore. But
good educational show.
But we gotta have some kind of support and stuff like that when we're in a pandemic. But apparently the CDC says we're not. How I mean by that is very simply, they say you are no longer recommended to stay at least 6 feet away from other people to reduce the exposure of COVID-19. In other words, just focus on reducing the severe disease of it. So in other words, pandemic over. Basically, you don't have to stand apart away from nobody. Just deal with however. If you get it, if you get it. If you don't, you don't. So the pandemic's over, everybody. We can go and trip out and be close to everybody and smell their armpit hair all you want to. It don't matter anymore. You ain't got to worry about distancing and all that kind of stuff. Pandemic over, everybody? Yes, no, maybe.
Why didn't anybody press that violation button when you said the armpit thing?
Because I'm in control. I do what I please. So, Unico, since you're talking about the violation, are you ready to go ahead and party it up with everybody within 6 feet, man? Aisha said, no, she said she's still dodging. But what you got, man?
Joe at the fashion show. Joe been to 4 parties today.
I'll keep this short. I think that the pandemic is still a thing.
Now you want to be short. Excuse me?
I'm pouting. I'm pouting right now. So,
ladies, apparently y'all have hurt Unico's feelings. We can't have y'all do this anymore.
You know what, Joe? Join the GGC army. The GGC Mafia
not
is
joining that.
Join the GGC Mafia.
You're not even explaining what it is.
We're about to get there. It's storytelling, Joe. It's
so right now the answer is no. I'm not joining anything.
It's storytelling, Joe. We're telling a good story here.
No, but on some real stuff, man. No, I think that I think that people still get COVID. I think one of my homies just had COVID.
I just had COVID. Don't go to Disney World, dog. Do not go to Disney World. Look at me.
You guys are gonna bully me.
Look
I'm
right
about
now.
to turn into a real Karen.
Look at me.
You gonna turn into a Karen?
Yeah, I'm going to report this to.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. This today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time.
Joe reporting to Spider Cam. He is calling Spider Cam today. He's gonna tell Spider Cam on all of y'all.
What do we do?
Hey, listen. CDC said they tired of y'all, dog.
I'm taking L after L.
Hey man, let my boy Joe be bougie, bro. I told you to wear a suit, Joe. They would respect you.
I buttoned my shirt all the way to the top.
You should have put a blazer on. They would respect it. I'm telling you.
Give me a second. Jesus.
They go get you. By the way, listen to me. The CDC tired of y'all. You understand? The CDC say y'all want to go die. Just do it. We tired. We ain't telling y'all nothing else. Go out there, get sick, and be gone. It's over with. We tired of y'all. Go get you monkeypox. Go get you COVID. Let your face be all droopy. You can't take Instagram pics. You can't do TikToks. It's done. I'm tired of y'all. Do what you want. Message from the CDC from La Alpha Ground Game Crazy. They part of the GGC army.
What? Monkeypox is not. I don't even want to speak on that.
Listen, just make your face droopy. You can't do TikToks.
Monkeypox. I don't even want to speak on monkeypox. The way people are afraid of it, as though it's the next.
Hey, listen, just keep it clean and don't wash your hands.
If you are not in all of about 5 states, monkeypox is not a super serious thing for you as of right now. But you know what? I'm like, where is it? Kami, we dodging people still? You done with the COVID thing?
Bruh, listen, they wanted me to get vaccinated. I got vaccinated 2 times. I ain't ducking no goddamn diseases. If I get COVID and it puts me down, I did my part. You know what I mean? I've seen people get it vax, seen people get it not vax. Luckily, I have yet to feel the force of the COVID, but I've seen it knock some folks down. So I mean, if I can avoid getting it, all that for it, but I'm not ducking it at this point. You're gonna catch me in the mosh pits regardless. It's just what it is.
What's the next Tori? What's the next mosh pit you going to? You got a plan?
City Morgue is supposed to be coming close by here soon, so I'm always down for a City Morgue
concert. Stopped caring about COVID after 2020 when they was able to go outside anyway. So they ain't.
Well, I got both of the goddamn vaccines. Let me live.
They ain't listening up until now. It don't really make no difference at this point. But maybe we'll get Unico back on like his proper spirits. Maybe we'll get him to show back up or whatever.
Yeah.
Since he apparently got his feelings hurt. Our last topic is actually quite funny. So apparently, Twitter loves to take some things and just run with it. So luckily today we have a couple who, when they were getting married, and they decided to tell of their story, basically how they met and how it started. And apparently, Twitter is not pleased since they had their first date at a Popeyes parking lot. The groom, even though through his sense in there, was like, hey, when I proposed to her later on, the ring was bought by one of my friends. And Twitter ain't necessarily pleased, and he even got in the Times making jokes, after the first date at Popeye's, marriage was on the menu. Just to even give you a little bit more extra story to go along with it.
Oh, it's a black couple too?
It was not at the Popeyes. It was in the parking lot because firstly, he counseled on her twice, supposedly, or they canceled the date twice. Then the third date, it was in the parking lot. And he's a D4C, 10 years older than her, and when they got serious, he decided, stop talking to the other 6 women that he was like currently involved with. And, they got serious. When you're dating, you can date multiple people, but apparently people don't like listening to that. And, the coworker bought the ring, and then she is a VP, supposedly, at a multi-billion-dollar company. Right now, that much validity, you can go look up on your own, but supposedly she is somebody of money and high status in the financial world. And so, that's counseled on her twice, and then they got together finally that third date. And apparently in that parking lot, she saw something special in him in that parking lot. And they was like, hey, we finna make this work. And they kept on dating, and he got the ring, and we just go ahead and get it back through. So, Miss Aisha, let's already start off with, she's like, that's a lick. I'm like, hey, he can come up financially, get some opportunities through her. I'm with that.
Yeah, that's a lick for him.
Crash says, ain't no way I'm going to a Popeyes first. To be fair, it was not at the Popeyes. It was at the parking lot of the Popeyes. Which was their first. Not in the Popeyes, in the parking lot. And it's giving Joy My Brew to win. What's wrong with the parking lot?
But where were they going, though? They didn't say where they were going. They were just in the Popeyes parking lot.
Apparently joined by Django. So Django,
yeah, I was gonna say.
You've seen what it's like.
Yo, explain the fit, Joe.
Are you too good for Popeyes parking lot, man? Like, no, what it is, bro? What it is?
That's why I shouldn't have passed it to Joe.
Show the fit, Joe. Tell us, explain it. Show us the fit. Come on, fashion icon.
Come on, Django. What you got for us?
Matter
of fact, I even got
you. 7 years ago.
I even got you, bro.
I'd never eaten in such a place, ever. I'd never eaten in such a place. I think it's uncouth of me to eat in such a place such as Popeyes. On a first date,
Joe wouldn't even DoorDash Popeyes. What kind of
first date for you?
I only DoorDash Papados.
What?
Papa
and other luxurious places.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm a bit lost. And then we got people like and DoorDash and that was some people
at all.
That was some people say, I cannot believe this man literally changed mid-raid and came back.
We don't even get this kind of commitment out of the regular pod, yo.
So are you trying to come new to the women that are watching? Like, hey, I'm a different breed. I'm a different kind of guy.
Listen, look at the fit. The fit is on point. Fashion icon Joseph.
I mean, do we need to give you? Let's give him a nice note. Show off a little bit.
Tell us where you get the jacket from.
I was gonna say,
like
where you get the hat? Tell us about the hat.
Yes, there's a round
story. The hat look. What inspired the hat look? What inspired the look?
Oh, my bad.
A thrift shop.
Lying ass nigga.
Excellent work. What?
It is Indiana has that effect on people.
Oh my God, Zelmay, do something with this, bro. What you got? What you got for this Popeyes first date?
You're killing
Just
Fashion
give me
Nova
Cam
names.
Newton. I
Fashion
just
Nova
don't have a
names.
feather.
Finally, the name has came up. We figured out what the name is. You can't afford real dinner, so you eat in the parking lot of the Popeyes. Why can you afford to do that with a woman who is the vice president of a multi-billion-dollar corporation? Your ground game is crazy. You do the takedown, you put in the back seat, ground game crazy. You don't even have to go in. You stay in the car, ground game crazy. Welcome to the GGC Mafia. Hope everybody understand why my guy can do that. He put down. He doesn't even have. He has 6 other women.
She might like fried chicken and fights, bro. Like, you know.
Tell her in the back. You wrestle. You put on the ground. You show her your ground game. Just say, "Hey, let me show you my ground game."
So your case is that he slanged his way into that 6-figure.
Yeah, he had 6 other women. He in a parking lot.
But the only way he got in there, he had to get past the parking lot, because that was their first date, was in the parking lot.
Yeah,
dude, I've seen some strange shit can go down in the parking lot.
Join the GGC Mafia, and you can learn how to get you a 7-figure boo.
I see Zelmay's point. If he blew her back out in the Popeyes parking lot, and that's what she always remembers.
Y'all think they met in the parking lot, and then he just like, no, hey, this first date
No. Monte, you misunderstanding, Monte. You have to show the ground game crazy before you get those privileges, Monte. Monte, you gotta show her the ground game before you get to that point, or she not going.
So y'all saying that he got in them cheeks
GGC
before they even
Mafia.
met at Popeyes?
Yes, you got to ground game.
That's their first date.
Monte, you think of women that as a vice
You
president
can
of a
date somebody
multi-
and not have a first date yet.
I'm saying, Monte.
I mean,
happens all the time.
Monte, join the GGC Mafia, and you gonna learn.
So y'all argument is that he had to clap the cheeks, and afterwards, like, hey, let's just meet up.
Monte,
I just want to spend time with you type stuff.
He showed her the way.
Hey, go in that lower back and just put the thumb right there. Ground game crazy.
Where?
In the lower back. It's a little crazy on the lower back right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little crazy right there.
I have an idea what you're saying. I'm just trying to make sure.
Listen, I'm trying to get you to join the GGC Army Mafia right now.
I misunderstood the directions. Ended up.
We have gone a long way.
I'm just telling you, ground game crazy. That's all.
Ground game over here is past the point of like, oh, we ain't even worry about the first date. How you get there? You can get a girl to not take nothing for no first date, but chilling in the parking lot and get there. If you're able to clap the cheeks before the date even.
I tell you, this dude can't afford to go. They having a date in a parking lot. He got 6 other women. This man, he's part of the army. He's here. We're on GGC
It's
Mafia.
hard to argue with that.
GGC Mafia?
The GGC Mafia.
So maybe that's why he kept canceling, because he was clapping the cheeks? Or you're not talking about the other 6 women?
Because she wasn't trying to let him clap the cheeks. He kept on putting her on the back burner.
Yo, GGC Mafia understand that, hey, you hold out a little bit too. Hey, listen, I know we already did what we did.
I'm in the lower back.
I'll tell you, GGC chiropractor. I learned. Hey, listen, my cousin is a masseuse, and you learn.
That's a good one.
You know
I like that one. That was a good one.
Oh my gosh!
I'm telling you, you don't even have to do nothing. Just be already there.
I'm weak.
Your work is easy.
I'm weak.
Ground game go crazy.
I'm weak. Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Well, apparently he invested in it because
he's not wrong. Not wrong.
The milk was good enough to where he wanted to invest in the business.
He was like, I ain't got to take it home.
Tor part of the GGC Army. He know he part of GGC
What
Mafia.
has this turned into?
Tor, tell him about the submissions you learned.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
excuse me?
Are you talking about violence? Are you talking about violent submissions or sensual submissions? There are two different kinds of submissions, yo.
What
So
turn
we don't
is
want
this
to get
taking?
violent. We are not talking about a crippler crossface, Tori.
No, I'm just saying sometimes. Hey, no.
Tori, you
Women are
what?
tougher nowadays.
Tori,
You gotta
your
recognize
GDC
that
membership
way
is on the
more
line right
women
now.
way more women are into the whole anger kink than you would think. Like it's
Anger kinks?
like they want. They want.
This is
to-
my
I don't
favorite
even
part of the
know how to-
episode when you take the heat off of me, Tori. Thank you so fucking much.
Anger
Hey, you
kink.
did it. You did it for me last time.
Tori was saying countable thing, and then Joe just took all.
I got your back, dog.
Thanks, bro.
No.
I got you. Hey, I got you next week.
I appreciate
that
that.
actually
I
make a
appreciate
little
that.
more sense that he was just slapping them for free.
No,
but
but women
I'm
are
more
far more
Afro.
aggressive
Explain the
nowadays than
anger
they were
kink.
back.
Explain the anger kinks. No, we're more interested in that now. Explain the anger
No,
kink.
that's what I'm saying. Women are far more aggressive nowadays. Now, your anger kink wasn't the right word because that makes it like an emphasis on the kink is the angry. That makes it sound like there's like a Karen kink going around. That I'm not privy to. If there is
That
one,
wasn't on the schedule.
if there is one, I realize how anger kink was not the
Tori started arguments with his woman so he can show her the submission moves. That's what he's doing. Full on wrestling.
DGC
No, they're supposed to be sensual. They're not supposed to be. You don't want to have to use the actual one.
Hey, listen, I will apply for a grant so we can put this in the college. I am a STEM instructor for a college. I'm saying I will teach the GGC Mafia.
Not an ice.
Oh Lord!
I used to eat the cake.
How did we get here?
Tori, explain to her.
No, you guys never came across. You guys never came across a woman that wants to be slapped.
I want you to explain
Honestly.
the anger kinks.
Like I said, anger kink wasn't the right word because anger kink sounds wild. Anger kink sounds like something very toxic that I'm not trying to shed a light to.
Argument. Like she like start arguments and then go, no, I don't know about no anger. I ain't never seen
Chris Sean probably has the craziest sex off of that. Like, on some real shit.
That's regular shit though.
Tori, you gotta go further. Tori.
Cheat on me. Cheat on me.
Yo, so
Do
Tori, I got a
Do
question,
it.
Tori.
Oh shit!
No.
Here we go again.
Tori, I got a question, Tori.
Are you
How y'all get here? Also, first off, shout out to my boy Hollywood Sensei deciding to sneak in.
My boy Hollywood, tell him you part of the GGC Mafia, ain't it?
Ground game crazy.
Ground came crazy.
Anger kinks is wild, bro.
How did we get to anger kinks?
I don't know. Like none of
kinks is
anything has
wild.
made sense since like minute 12. No, minute 4.5.
Monte, it is your job to make sense of this.
Oh, I
What's the name of the show?
Hollywood, since you're just joining us, we just came to calmly explain. Twitter done went wild because we have a nice lady. She decided to tell about her first date to her fiance was in a Popeyes parking lot. Not even in Popeyes, they was in the parking lot. And we move on a little bit later. The groom, when he proposed, it was with a ring that his friend bought. He didn't even buy it himself. And so lovely, the comments, Aisha and Miss Bradshaw have come up with a theory that my man was clapping the cheeks before they ever had a first date, especially after they initially even spoke and said that he was dating 6 other women around the time when they had their dating spell, and then he eventually dropped off them other 6 and got serious with her, and then they done got engaged. And then supposedly she is a vice president of a multi-billion-dollar company. So, Aisha was like, he done hit a lick. Miss Bradshaw was like, ain't no freaking way you finna take me to no Popeyes parking lot. And then they came up with the idea of, well, he was probably clapping the cheeks and then was like, I done seen a little something that's interesting. Let's go ahead and take out on a little date. But he ended up canceling it a couple times and they end up at the Walmart parking lot. That's what Aisha was something. And then these other guys then decided to mutate the story into something like anger kinks. I don't have no clue how they
kinks is crazy.
Listen, I started this story. Now don't give people credit for the.
I don't know how it's
Mafia now.
an anger kink.
Wild.
Because Afro comment is like, have you ever met up with a female that just like to be slapped? And it's like, what? I don't know how we got to here. But as far as the Popeye situation,
some people are masochistic like that, yo. The masochism is real.
Oh, that's a good word. That's a good word. That's a big
Let me
word.
know what you're thinking, man. Let me know.
That's a
what you're
big
thinking.
word. Anybody want to put that on the list today? Masochism. What did you say?
Masochism.
Masochism.
We're not talking about masochism. This is not. This is not. This is
But
not
I'm saying
the
that
point.
would have been better than anger kinks. I don't know where I was going with anger kinks.
I mean, it's a new term. It's a new term, and it makes sense.
Masochism isn't new. It's just people that want to get.
I
freaky
know
stuff
that.
done.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But
Are you taking it back? Are you walking that back? And we just gonna call it.
well, no,
I'm
I'm saying this was
anger
anger kinks. Just sounds like
Hollywood. Tell us
Anger
your
kinks
thoughts
is a
on
very
it.
umbrella
Popeyes
statement.
parking lot thing. Like I said, just to give you stuff. Canceled on her twice. He's a divorcee. He 10 years older. He was dating 6 women, dropped them off when they got serious. Co-worker bought the ring that he proposed with. They was in the parking lot of the Popeyes, not inside the Popeyes.
I see not shit niggas do shit like that all the time.
Unique.
Not shit niggas like that get PlayStation 5.
Hollywood get his rock.
He might
Get-
Oh, my
have
bad.
to
I had flashbacks
Yeah.
about a not shit nigga getting a PlayStation 5 on some shit like that.
Hollywood, what your thoughts is, bad?
I kind of agree with the comments. Like, my man already had to be slapping. You know what I mean?
See?
He had to be slapped because if she a VP and all that, whatever, ain't no first date you allowing some dude to take you to a Popeyes parking lot. Like, come on, bro. I mean, especially no nigga that ain't crossed the finish line yet. If he just trying to start the race, she ain't letting him take her to no damn Popeyes. Not no damn in a parking lot at that. Yeah, my boy was already.
Jesus,
he already had the juice.
Yeah, he had to be capping. He had to be in there. And I don't know about this masochistic madness. I don't know about that. I don't know if it goes that far. But that's a new theory that he had to be clapping the cheeks before then. And then she like, you know what is it go? How about this first date? And we had our first official date, you know, other than them hookups at his house at the Popeyes. You know, we just went down the street, you know, chilled enough. We ain't really getting no Popeyes too much, you know, that's what we talking about here. You, Nico, you said they gave you flashbacks, bro. So it means you know a lot of brothers that's just taking these girls out to the Popeyes parking lot.
Well, not a well-distinguished man as myself. I'd never do anything like that.
This nigga.
What I would do is we go inside the Popeyes and sit down and have a meal, you know? Don't put the you know what? All right. Listen, I'm just saying.
Go on, finish your date idea. So, well-established gentleman in yourself, you're gonna take them inside the Popeyes. And sit down.
Do you order for them or do you let them order for themselves?
I think we have this conversation before we go to Popeyes because I feel like if we end up at Popeyes, like we was riding around because I think the first date was riding around. That's where I think it started. We was riding around. Like, let me come.
Just happened upon the Popeyes.
And then like, man, are you hungry? I'm hungry. Like, this is an unplanned like link up. You feel me? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm trying my best to talk so that everyone can understand me.
So the plan is there was no plan.
So there wasn't really a first date. They were just chilling after getting clapped up and slapped up a couple times. Like, hey, let's go ride around.
You want to go?
It was chicken and chicken, bro.
And they rolled around like, hey, let's go to the Popeyes right here. That sounds good. You know, that wasn't no real first date. That was just the after effects of the clapping. That's all it was.
They were hungry, bro.
I think that there's a way for me to sneak in there and be like, you know, after we've already had sex, and I would assume that, like, she enjoyed.
Are you trying to get a discount, Joseph?
So hold on. Let me do it like this. So I feel like in this situation now, I'm allowed to take her to Popeye. The only way that I can do this is if we have done something. We've done it. We've all been in situations where we've had sex with somebody, but we didn't take them on a date first. I believe I've been there before.
Very true.
A well-established gentleman such as yourself.
Yes, in a very nice motel. And
did they leave the lights on for you?
Right.
A very, 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 you know, breakfast in the morning kind of place, but it's not breakfast time, it's dinner. So, you know, you might want to hit a couple of blocks to get some fresh air. I ain't about to sit up in here and because I'm not about to rent that movie that's on the, you know, the motel screen there. We don't need to do that.
So you're willing to pay for the motel room but not rent the movie?
Yes.
You ain't touching the mini bar, are you?
No.
You're willing to spend
Yo,
the money
she
for
go-
the room for the night, but won't even pay the
Yo, she go-
$9.95 for the
Hey,
Netflix.
she go for
Won't even spend the $9.95 for the Netflix movie. But you willing
I'm
to
banging
spend
you out
for
in a hotel room and we haven't even been on a date yet. I'm sorry. How high is the bar?
Yo, so Joe gonna go in. She going for the fridge. I'm like, don't you touch it in the refrigerator.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna imply that you should probably.
That ain't for you.
So why wouldn't it be just more beneficial for just bring it to your house and clap it for free rather than pay for the hotel room and watch Netflix?
You might not want
No,
to
because then the dogs gotta meet them.
There's a reason. There has to be a reason why she's in this hotel room with me.
Because you paid for it.
Yo, my house might not be the best. You know what I mean? You gotta just.
Yeah,
like your house is free.
Cool.
But you know, sometimes everybody can't have access to the crib.
Yeah, you can't let everybody at your house.
I think that, but also there's the back seat of the car in the Popeyes parking lot.
Hotel, that's throwaway money. You know what I mean? Take you to the
There's
days.
also like, you know, an abandoned road and the back of the car.
Gas has inflated over. Let's just stay over here. You don't need to come to my. So let's talk about it. Hold on. Let me break it down how we got here, okay? And I'm gonna.
Y'all smoking crack. Something is wrong with you people. What the hell has this world come to?
You didn't have to put your uncle on the damn
money
screen, Monterey.
at a
Let me
Best
explain my
Western.
story.
You willing more to spend money on a Best Western Inn for a night than screw her in the back of your car because you don't want to take her home?
No, I don't think I'm more willing.
Yo, in the
to
back
do
of the
that.
car, you gotta do the abdominal stretch, like the submission.
But like you,
so
you
her,
risk,
her
you
body
risk
don't be
trying to
hurt.
save
in the
money,
back
though.
seat of the car. You know what I'm saying?
You risking a charge that costs way more money to fight to beat
Gotta
that
be
case.
nowhere to park.
I mean, what if you got a little two-seater or something? You know what I mean?
That's why you got. That's why you got to be able to do the abdominal stretch. You know what I mean? You gotta
Let me tell you.
That
so
way
this how
her
we
back
gotta
don't
do-
hurt when
this
she
is
in that
how
little
we
bit of
would
car.
get into
Yeah,
this
I was
situation.
just thinking, if you plan on doing it
I'm
in the
like,
car,
hey,
let's in the hotel room.
let's just get away for a little bit. We might be in the same town, but let's go a town over. And let's just get
I
away.
was trying to hit him with the staycation. The staycation before the first date.
Now we at this hotel, and it does have continental breakfast, but it also has the Popeyes in town. Now I could check in at 3:00, and by the time, man, I'm telling you, by 3:15, we feeling good. Okay, by 3:15, I'm on that neck. Okay, I'm on that. By 3:15, I'm on your deck. Period.
You willing
GGC
to do
Mafia.
all this for a woman you don't trust enough to put in your house, but you willing to take her out to another town, go
She
to
want to pay me
another
if we
hotel
have a
room,
discussion that
get
we
the
going to have
other
sex.
stuff in the hotel room, but don't want to pay for the movie at the hotel room to distract her while you get so you can just get the business in just a raw way.
I know a pro baseball player that
You don't want to
actually did that.
distract her, so you going in the hotel room, but y'all ain't watching nothing. Okay, you already know what this is.
Yeah,
I'm
not paying $9.95.
because you got to get the continental breakfast.
paying for it.
And
Hey,
then
and y'all
go
free, ain't it?
Hold on. Here's the best part about it. So then we go to Popeye. Like, you hungry? I see a Popeye over here. I handled my business. But you know what else I did? I made sure it was on Saturday night to make sure that Toonami was on so I could watch that and Adult Swim, and we done, bruh. That's my night. That's a good Saturday
Joe, I
night.
got a question. It's is Goku yelling? Is
Go
it an
to Popeye,
episode?
maybe get some cheeks some more. And then you wake up and Cowboy Bebop is on. Holla if you hear me.
Hey,
Preach to him.
my scumbagginess might have rubbed off on Joe, so I'm here for it. Let's
And then at
fucking
4:00
go.
when you about to bang her out again, doggone, Inuyasha is on.
Hey, Goku in the background, just that episode of Frieza, he just screams the whole episode.
And that is
Is that
how
a
you
bad
go.
night for anybody? Knox,
That is how you
we go to Popeye.
fucking Popeye's parking lot to watching cartoons with Joe at 4 in the
I'm not
morning.
even gonna get on that. Meet up with somebody,
5 minutes.
knock her off, eat some
Not
Popeyes,
5
be
minutes.
cool with it.
Well, yeah.
No, it's gonna be on Cartoon Network. It's gonna be on Cartoon Network, period.
This man is trying to clap the cheeks.
The Weather Channel. Not the Weather Channel.
You want to take her to the hotel, but you don't trust her in your house, and you too
You
late
sleep?
to
No,
use your car.
I ain't say nothing about trusting nobody in no house. I just said we ended up there.
No, Monte, I got to fight back on that. You know, hey, I know girls who from New Orleans who, if you take them to your house, they got niggas that come into your house and they gonna rob you. I'm just saying.
I think that's somebody.
Yeah,
everywhere.
motherfuckers.
You ain't lied in my house. We can go there. No,
That's a fact, though.
I done seen a lot of new other girl
coworker that you done work with that you done finally got to deal with you outside of that.
I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you talking about kids.
Working some random area you know ain't nobody around at freaking 1 a.m. Do your business and take her home.
But here's the crazy part. Because you're neglecting the after effect. Now, dude is dating her. Hold on.
That's the after effect. Drop her off.
So now, no, the after effect is now he's dating her. And he finds out that she's vice president of a $1 billion company. Excuse me, who's winning? I had Popeyes. I watched my favorite episode of Cowboy Bebop when they was in the chapel. Okay, the first time Vicious and Spike fought. I'm sorry.
You watching the end of it?
Hold on, wake up to Teen Titans.
In the final episode, dog.
That was a damn good day.
So apparently,
and then I find out
the Popeyes in the parking lot. Then it really wouldn't matter where he took
I won.
My
If he took the Popeyes in the parking lot, it wouldn't matter where he took it.
Yo, hey, but I got a question though. Was the co-worker, they didn't specify, was it male or female? GGC Army had a co-worker in the ground game go crazy. She buying me a ring to give to her. GGC Mafia, we teaching y'all.
That's a W. And then she bought me
I hope you got a link to drop with this. I hope there's a link somewhere with this. So
I am the new Andrew Tate teaching y'all how to drop the GGC Mafia right now. That's what we talking about.
Help.
I was about to say.
Locker room Monday at 8.
I'm sorry. How is that a bad situation for you? Monray, you wouldn't want that situation. I get to bang you out 15 minutes.
You doing too much.
Go to Popeyes and you don't judge me.
You're simply doing too much.
I watch Cowboy
hotel from Popeyes.
I was about to say this went like I said, this went from Popeye to watching cartoons at 4 a.m.
Right.
You know,
my man got the whole night planned out with the continental breakfast and shit in the morning.
Amazing night.
I tell you, when I drop the 6 girl, she can come to my house.
And then she tell me, and then she
drop the 6 girl, she can come to my house.
And then look at it.
Okay, there you go.
Your house, but you trust yourself alone in a random hotel with her. If she wanted niggas to follow you to the house, she could follow to the hotel too.
Look at how I rolled the dice.
It ain't how that work. They know where you live. The thing is to scout it out.
Look at how you do that much, bro. They can find you at the hotel.
You ain't got nothing at the hotel.
You
ain't got nothing on you.
I mean, I agree with him with that one, but
but
you don't trust female to come to your house, but you trust yourself alone in a hotel with her.
And I won. I won, bro.
When I drop the 6 other girls, and that means she the one, she can come.
I won.
Ladies who are watching, would y'all enjoy a night with Unico Williams, the stud gentleman, where he was like, okay, we'll meet up at this hotel in another town. We'll meet up at this hotel. We ain't gonna buy no movie.
Can be ourselves.
We're not gonna buy no movie. We're gonna stream this Cartoon Network from my phone because they ain't got Cartoon Network at this. So the Cartoon Network in the background, you ain't getting no movie. You might get some food afterwards. Might go around to Popeyes, and then you might come back. He gonna clap the cheeks again.
Yeah.
And then, when the Cowboy Bebop come through,
yeah.
Night, you might hear the Cowboy Bebop. He might clap the cheeks again at about 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then the next morning you get some continental breakfast, and y'all going back the different way. Well, ladies, y'all go for this.
And then you wake up, and then I wake up to you saying, I'm the vice president of a $1 billion company.
What's out that information?
After I done banged her out and watched Cartoon Network all day, hell yeah.
You gotta know already, so I want to continue with some more.
I don't think they had yet.
Also, shout out to BMT, the Business Minded Talk. We here talking about basically if we're with different women, you don't trust them to go to your house.
How does go to that?
The hotel, outside, in a different town or whatever. They'll trust them to the house. Gonna take them to the hotel. They don't agree with me just screwing them in your car. They want to take them to the hotel.
Good night.
And it don't take all that, then
Monte, listen, Joe, he about to learn what you talking about because he gonna join the GGC.
Oh, we got 2 of them, but she's like, hell no, that ain't gonna go. But
the GGC Mafia gonna show Joe the way, bro. I'm telling you.
What is the GGC Mafia's way? Tell me your way.
Girl, game go crazy, bro. Bro, if you got in the car, put in a abdominal stretch, great hold, submission, excellent ground game. Go crazy.
What? Okay, don't sound like violent submissions.
No, bro, you understand, bro. Listen, That cause
I don't
it might
think
be a
we
tight
should do
spot.
that.
Her back might be hurt.
And
Her
then
back.
domino stretch as soon as they get in the car is not the way to go about this.
Listen,
I don't think you're trying to fuck at this
I
point.
think
You
she's
just trying
right.
to play
That sounds
around.
like something that isn't be the menace.
Listen, understand. Yo, I am very considerate, right? I know this might be cramped. I want you to feel good when you leave. Very considerate male right here.
So okay, so
let's go. I'm here.
You bringing up submission moves.
Yo, listen.
No. I'll ask question. Question.
I'm stretching my
You gotta show it. You gotta show it the go plot some midway through. I mean, do what you gotta do.
So let's narrow down the topic then. What do you do with the woman that you got the opportunity or you want to clap the cheeks, but you do not trust her to bring her to your house? Where do you take her? That is the current topic question. Unico, he taking her to the hotel room with the Cartoon Network screaming from the phone. I got his answer. Where do you take them? Or what do you do with them is a better choice. Hollywood Sensei, let's get your point. I ain't worried about Grind Gang crazy because he finna be on some motion. What do you do with them that you got the opportunity or you want to clap the cheeks?
I'm either taking
maybe you trust her, you just don't want to bring her home.
If I ain't bringing it to my crib, like you know, GGC Mafia, you know, we a domino stretcher back of the car. You know what I mean?
Go!
Let's go! I mean, I call one of my mans up like, yo, bro, you at the crib? No, all right. I'm about to slide. Cause I got the key already. So yo, I'm about to slide, bro. You already know what I'm about to do.
There we go.
You know what I mean? And that's it.
So you don't. I respect because I understand. You know, homeboy. Hey, you know, let me use your. But you don't trust in your crib. But you're gonna bring it to your friend crib.
My friend live in a dangerous spot, dog.
You don't know that.
What you mean?
Yeah,
They ain't coming there.
To the band, though.
I feel you, but it's not something that I normally hear. Like I feel you because I understand because in college and other shit. Please believe I know, but that's not something I normally hear.
I'm taking it to boardwalk, dog. I'm taking it to my friend's
If
boardwalk.
they got like a spot that I know I done been over, I can see
Like
right
brother Phil
quick, come back
Payne
out.
just
Like,
keep
you know,
in
hey.
the car. You guys putting all kinds of planning in it.
I'm taking it to
That
boardwalk.
be something you done did before. Like, hey, bro, you know, if I got the little shot, hey, you got that spare room over there. I can go right in on this side door right here. Go right in there, do my come right back out. We ain't even got to go into the kitchen. Like, you know,
I've done it. So it's.
I thought you were talking about going into the Popeyes. They got that extra door right here, or they got that door to that basement room. Like, hey, you know, go right there. I know what he's saying. It's just not something I normally hear. But I mean, hey, that works.
You a torrent?
Bro, like no, like some dudes really got the whole basement floor to themselves, bro. Like,
I was just saying the car.
Back of the house, you go straight downstairs. That's all you got to do.
Come up, tell your boys flooding down there. Dap up.
You gonna flood down there.
Just always take it to the local Motel 6. You know what I mean? You know, they leave a light on.
Motel or nothing else. But see, Unico ain't saying motel. He's saying hotel with the continental breakfast. We talking the best
I was about to say, they got
the day you in.
If I like it, if we vibing like that, I might take it to the. I guess we go to the Sheridan or something.
M or H, bro.
I mean,
motel or hotel. It's a
continental
Popeyes
breakfast.
across the street.
You were with the continental breakfast.
As long as the Popeyes is in vicinity, I'm good.
Joe, tell her the
hungry or something? I trying to bang you out? You hungry or something?
You know what I mean?
Joe, tell her the airport is across the street. You can see it, girl. If you act right.
Man, so you're gaslighting them too. We're selling dreams out here. Let's go.
Because you know you don't go to Denny's, you just end up there.
You might make it to Waffle House one day.
If that Waffle House is there, I'm not
you
gonna
might
just
make
come
it to
pick
Waffle
up
House
and
one
come sit
day.
with me.
Keep on.
Oh my gosh. Afro Comic, what you doing with
Man,
the
y'all don't
nice
understand
lady
how
Bro, I just stayed in the car.
Hold on. What I'm telling
These
y'all
niggas doing it. Bro,
remember
going in the car.
Going
in the car.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you bang her out right, the standards go way down.
But I can do that.
You saying you shoot high to begin with, that way you can keep on missing on the downstroke and feel good about yourself. I see you, Joe.
You start off like, yeah, we're gonna go to Harry and Izzy's. We gonna do this, that, and the
This
third.
nigga wild.
We gonna go to Ocean Prime. We gonna go to one of these places. Start
So
off
you
like
going
that.
for
But
maximal emotional
hold on.
damage.
Hear me out. But she fucked around, let you bang her out, and you banged her out. You ain't got to go to Ocean Prime no more and spend $125.
Well, who said you had to go to Ocean Prime to start off with anyway?
Because you're forgetting the point. The point is that she turns out to be a vice president of a billionaire, multi-billion dollar
It
company.
ain't shit you can do to compete with the places she done been anyway.
That's why you
Okay,
joined
so
the
I'm
GGC.
right now.
Like, if you're
I win.
No,
man.
keep it in. Like, you're a regular dude. You're a regular dude make 40 grand a year. That's like average black. 45 grand a year. Average black dude, she a VP of a multi-billion dollar company. Bro, it don't
And
matter
I took
what
her to
expensive,
Popeyes,
nice
nigga.
restaurant you can think of. She done been out of country to places you could only dream about. The places you want to be like, I'm finna do something big. Nigga, bro, what?
And
So
I
it
did
don't
something.
matter where you take her.
And
like
I did something
you can't
special.
impress her with that. You
And
ain't
I
gonna,
did
you ain't
something
gonna impress her
special.
with the places you can take her.
I did something special. I took her to Popeyes, and that's all it took.
That's all it took.
Aisha, Miss
The
Bradshaw,
parking lot at
listen.
that. Not even inside. The
You need to go
parking.
inside. Aisha, Miss Bradshaw, I'm telling y'all game too. Take y'all dude to the hotel by the airport so you act right. You act right.
Yeah, you act right.
Somebody get your boy.
If they acting real good, you take them to the Chick-fil-A parking lot next.
One day it's just you and her. Period.
Like, women can do this too. GGC Mafia is not
They
just
run
for
both
men.
ways.
You know what I'm saying? Women get your game crazy. I'm teaching courses.
We just now get. You gotta think that we heard just now catching up. They've been up on that one. That's the modern day.
And also, I'm too classy to have sex in a restaurant parking lot.
Nigga,
I'm too classy for that. In the backseat of my car? No, ma'am. In a parking
his
lot.
dogs have to ride back there.
Yeah, my dogs get to ride in the back seat of my car. That's the only ones get to ride in the back seat.
I can.
Exactly.
How are you finding these so quickly?
You too good to screw in a restaurant parking lot?
Yeah, we just got to go over there and park so we can eat the next day.
I don't give a excuse me. Too good.
Bro, what are you talking?
What are you doing?
Well, I treated the lady to some.
If she down, what I'm gonna complain about?
Every man has a code. What's wrong with you?
Every man does not have a code. They kill that idea right now. There are some dudes that do not care about where
They have a code of maybe not following a code, but
they don't got no
man
code.
has a code.
They don't care. Know what they code is?
They'll hit a joint in the alleyway. No rubber, no nothing.
That's their code.
Now that I don't. I'm always advising protection. Condoms are everything, folks. People don't use them enough. Don't be afraid. Just
Tell
shout out to
them.
Planned Parenthood, yo.
Y'all get it. She part of the GGC Mafia now. She is learning.
He's
Right
getting
now.
Way too classy now.
Look at that. Take them to the hotel spot. Oh, and so tell them she's part of GGC Mafia now. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though.
She would need to accept that invitation.
Look at that. Get the room off Groupon. She already talking like that. She talking like that, Joe.
She can slut me out all she wants. Take me to a hotel with a
Monte's like, you better use them goddamn Groupons.
Oh, she ordered Popeyes.
Take
Man, she's letting me out and ordered me Popeyes.
Yeah.
You got somebody now.
You should let me know you part of GGC Mafia. I'm telling you,
we on some sushi. And
look, GGC Mafia taking over.
No, I don't need no sushi. I mean,
damn the sushi. Give me.
Real.
Hey, give me
hey,
Long
you
John
take me to
Silver's.
them kind
Damn
of
the
places, I don't
sushi.
care what you feed me.
Slut
you
me
can
out
me
and
all
send
you want. You want this Popeyes, but you don't want to screw in the parking lot. I don't care. Let them all be closed.
Oh, listen, she bought me Popeyes. She getting hit in the parking lot for sure. I mean,
that's what you want to do.
Thank you.
Yo, listen.
Like
one thing
I don't understand what the car is just.
I honestly
y'all
don't
too
understand
good
the
for the
argument
parking
either.
lot. Anybody? Are y'all too good to screw in the parking lot in the restaurant? I promise I'm not.
Let's tell the truth. Yo, let's tell the truth. She appreciated the dude lived in his means. He didn't front for her, dog.
Had you on.
I was about to say, I
right
guarantee
now.
Right,
You invite right now.
Yo, listen. I'm telling y'all. She wanna come over here and say she part of GGC Mafia.
I promise you, you can get an invite right now. I don't care. I'd have been told you this.
You know what I'm saying? She want to say she on it.
We got to see if the ladies are too good for the parking lot. I ain't too good for the parking lot. My boy right here in the bed right now. He waiting on y'all. He ready and willing right now. He just waiting for y'all. He ain't playing.
It's a Popeyes not too far from here either. You know what I mean? You know?
Hey, can we be honest though? The dude lived in his means and she appreciated it. Let's be honest now.
That's a fact.
Yo, my man didn't front at all the whole
He didn't try to front in nothing.
It's not a coincidence, baby. It's just rousing.
Oh no.
It's not a coincidence. It's just rousing. Period.
That nigga love red beans and rice. He's like, I'm taking it.
Since you had me at red beans and rice. Oh, they brought back dirty rice. Damn, girl.
The red beans and rice.
Dirty
That's
rice.
what you want for you, Nico. They ain't gotta get you a 2-piece, just get you a side and you good, bro.
Just the rice.
We ain't gotta get no. We don't gotta get.
You gotta
spicy
get
wings.
potatoes.
2019, that chicken sandwich was going crazy.
But no, I should. Do you want to get
niggas was out there getting jacked?
I'm send you an invite. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna end it. Do you want to join me?
You should join the GGC Mafia.
Is the parking lot
tired of y'all saying
or
her
do they
name
gotta be like bare minimum the hotel, bare minimum friend's house? You know, what's the bare minimum place that you are willing to have sex in? That is actually a really good question. What's the bare minimum spot you willing to have sex? Because some people, they don't give a squad, like Hollywood said, you got the alleyway.
I don't. There are plenty of people that have just fucked outside. Let's be for real.
Yeah.
Come on now. Let's not.
I know joints that got hit in the alleyway.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, bro.
Give me a second.
Walking trail, schoolyard. You know what I mean? You know how many times I got some top on top of the school roof?
I thought you were gonna stay on top of the monkey bar or some bullshit. I'm like, bro, wait a minute.
My man out here really in the GGC Mafia on the monkey bar.
I'm with it. You know
Tell me.
So I mean, that's not. So that's why I said the car is easy, yo. Because you could just be outside.
There your invite right there.
It's
actually easy. It's mobile. You take it with you wherever you go already. You can move where you need to move there. You can go into a nice little clutch spot. I'm pretty sure most brothers know of a spot somewhere around their city, their neighborhood with don't nobody really.
There's a view.
Just go ahead and park it in a parallel, park them up to the side. Face it, make sure you face on the road so that if anybody start pulling in, you already see the business and you get your stuff going. Like what you talking like? But what's the bare minimum spot? Unico done went off because apparently, he ain't for the parking lot. He gotta be bare minimum.
This nigga might have went for another wardrobe change. Be careful.
He might have went for another wardrobe change.
He gonna come in a purple suit.
Ground game.
Come back in the
spot, man. Because me and Afro Comedy apparently, outside willing, as long as we comfortable, that's the bare minimum. What's the bare minimum spot that you willing to clap the cheeks at? What's the bare minimum?
Hey, listen.
The little person, man, nobody care about that.
That's why you gotta get like 3 of them.
That smell is
good.
That's why
you roll down the windows.
You gotta get
roll down the windows and take a long drive.
That smell is fine. Like, I don't know what you talking about.
Shoot.
That smell is fine. Like,
smell of weed, car air freshener, and nature.
People be smoking all kind of blacks and weed and all other kind of stuff in there. You
ain't gonna lie, though. Outside in the summer ain't it though? You can't do it in the summer, bro.
Yeah, that's a fall activity.
If I got the air conditioner, I am
outside.
Tell me.
Okay. Hey, y'all know Monk out here big spending on him. He said, "I don't care how much gas is. I got the AC on.
Windows. Hey.
Wait, so y'all.
Hey, see, I ain't worried about the. I ain't worried about the smell until after we're done. After that, I don't care.
Y'all got a room open for tomorrow. And what's the vicinity of a Popeyes? Okay. What, you need my card number to? Let me call you right back. Let me call you right back.
Find the closest hotel to a Popeyes.
What y'all? Sorry about that, guys.
That's the move. Don't book a hotel unless it's near a Popeyes. That's standard rule now. You know what I mean?
So it's gotta be a Popeyes.
It gotta be an airport. You gotta motivate.
Sensei says
every hotel
unless a Popeyes near it. You know what I mean?
Hotel ain't even worth it, dog.
Tell me about what's closest, Popeyes, Waffle House, or Denny's?
Nah,
Okay.
Waffle House is someplace you're gonna go more regularly. So that's like, well, if you, I don't know, man. I stick to Popeyes. Just seems, and plus, it can go crazy at the Waffle House. The Waffle House can become a danger zone real quick.
It can also become a talking point to make things like not awkward.
I
don't know.
For the Popeyes rate.
Anybody wondering our current question and topic? What is the bare minimum spot you are willing to do the nasty at naturally? We got two brothers out here saying
not in the Waffle House parking lot.
It don't matter. Ground game crazy. What's the bare minimum spot while we wait for Miss Aisha to join us? Oh, never mind. She said, never mind. The bestie having a little bit of crisis, so she got to watch with the low because she got on the phone. Wow, see, you can't blame me this time. We gave you the opportunity. Ain't blame me this time.
Just say you part of GGC Mafia.
What's the
bare minimum place to bang
Listen,
somebody?
thumbs up in the comments if you GGC, man. Thumbs
You know
up.
what I'm saying? GGC Mafia, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know why this is a running thing. I'm so confused. Like,
hey, listen.
I can't believe you still got that goddamn hat on, Joe.
Well,
yeah, because I mean business. So
Listen,
actually, now that I think about it,
the gym, bro. The GGC Mafia.
He can't even
bare
go
minimum
to
is
the
the
living
gym,
room
bro.
or the couch, and it's got to be a bed. No living room.
I think
couch,
Jurassic Park is probably the bare minimum.
The what?
Damn.
Jurassic Park.
That's living dangerously.
Bro, if you get caught by kids, you going to jail. You going to jail.
But like, as far as real life places,
Jurassic real life.
Waco Mundo would probably be my bare minimum place. I would feel so alone in Waco Mundo. Like, even if I'm with
real life places.
Real life
room, dog. In the locker room. Let's go.
Probably Kami's Tower.
Kick this man out, bro. This man here.
Right on top of Nimbus.
This nigga's the big.
On the Nimbus.
On Nimbus
would be lit though.
On Nimbus.
What if she's not pure of heart? Not anybody. What if she falls through?
You ain't be pure
hold
heart,
up, dog.
Gabby.
GGC Mafia, Tori. Come on, man.
You ain't pure heart.
Why are y'all entertaining this thought?
Tori,
You're the one who brought Nimbus into this. I'm just trying to figure out the logistics.
I feel you. We talking about on the beach.
Answer. She said, maybe the beach.
I'm 6'2". I'm not fucking in no car. Period. I'm 6'2", bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Beach,
get you a truck, Joe. I'm just saying, Joe.
Like, I'm tall, bro. I can't have sex in the car, man.
Your truck go crazy. I ain't never did that.
For the car. So what's bare minimum for you? Got to be a bed.
Better the truck. Let's go.
Something comfortable. Just
better the truck. I mean, we could pull up somewhere, you know.
Or get that blanket back there.
Yeah. Listen, get you that.
So Unico said no.
Hey, how the hood show her the stars. Hey, girl. GGC Mafia.
Man, Unico missing out on all the fun, man. My man said no car, no parking lot. Man, you missing out on
cartoons, yo. He's trying to watch Inuyasha and then follow it up with Cowboy Bebop.
He's too old, dog.
Matter of fact, I had a Chevy Caprice. A bubble. A bubble. So that gave me plenty of room. But like cars nowadays, like the old Impala and all that stuff, man, I can't get busy like that, man. Not like
hey, y'all want to know something? Nobody ever looks in the bed.
My feet hanging out the window and shit. I can't do all that.
Who hanging out the window?
My feet.
How long do you think you are compared to your car?
I'm 6'2". I'm much the width of my car.
You're taller than me. It don't matter.
I'm taller than the width of my car.
Joe,
you are 3 inches taller than me. I'm 5'10". I'm like 4 inches. It don't matter.
Y'all know what we learned today. Joe and GGC Mafia, your height won't matter. Cause your ground game crazy.
We all the same length.
We're all the same size on our backs.
So we've learned that Unico is too good for parking lot. I'm finna say the other word. Parking lot things.
But I can eat there.
In the car at all.
But I can eat there.
Now, what about the bed of the truck, Joe? Joe, can we get a bit of a truck?
Bare minimum for him.
Joe, can we get a bit of a truck?
If it's a hot Mississippi day, no.
Who trying to do this every day,
Man,
bro?
put it in the back of the van. Lay the blanket down in the back of the the all white van.
Hollywood is listen to this man. Listen to this man.
If the doors don't
listen.
open up on the van by pressing the button, I don't want it.
Boy, that van finna get violated.
Miss Bradshaw is saying you better be getting busy in the parking lot of urgent care. That's why you need to learn from the GGC Mafia. I'm pushing this agenda. You won't. That's why we stretch you out. You good.
I'm literally about to do a counter campaign against all this GGC shit. Like,
so you
I'm making a page. I'm making a page.
Joe
I'm an oil tycoon today.
Yo, Joe, that old man that just hating on what all the people doing.
If you want to get into all that Ken's Jam, if you want to get into all that Ken's Jamrock shit,
but a van. You know what I mean?
Listen, Africa, we was in the wild, dog. Freedom. GGC Mafia.
Oh my God! Don't y'all get that shit trending today?
Listen, we need the GGC Mafia shirts. We need them.
GGC Mafia said, as long as you got a van, you can get this work. That's what they saying. The van is I think a van is wonderful. What you mean? Like,
I'm gonna warn y'all about a van. The police pull up vans a lot, dog. I drove a van for the pharmacy, and they will pull you over
like
every day.
Van. It's gotta be like one of the big
I worked in the van, dog. My cousin had a van. I had to drive that thing every day. They will pull you over almost every day. Hey, what you got in there?
Go get the minivan.
I got pharmacy, dog.
Go get the minivan. You can lay the seats down.
I'm just giving y'all the van.
Go get one of the minivans where you can lay down the seats, bro. Get them seats that go like you can lay them up down into the floor. Get one of the vans. Lay the seats down into the floor, and it's like a straight flow in the back from like.
We got a town in country. I might try that.
Get one of them, or you window.
Does it have a button? Does it have a button to open the doors?
Yeah, Joe. I hope you.
Well, I'd like to think so.
Why are you so bougie?
Like, if I open the doors myself,
my man got
saying. Does it have a button?
He's gotta open the door himself. I only get kidnapped by the best van.
Why are you so bougie?
Just said too much work opening that door, kidding.
Oh, turn the air on. You gonna kidnap me? It's hot in here.
This hat aged this nigga by like 40 years, bro.
If you gonna kidnap me right. Put it on 63.
You disappointed me. You used to be one of them, one of them
dog mode Tesla for you.
I can't believe it, Nico. You used to be one of them DoorDash, hey, just it is what it is. But now it's just if you ain't in the bed, hotel room with a Popeyes across the street, it ain't good enough for me. Like she ain't good enough. If you riding around with a female and she just y'all in the parking lot and y'all vibing, y'all on y'all lunch break or whatever, and all of a sudden she start getting a little touchy, you gonna ruin that? Be like, well, we ain't in no bed right now, so
let's go to somewhere a little bit more appropriate.
You gonna ruin that heat with somebody you vibing with? Y'all might be on y'all lunch break,
right?
And all of a sudden, she starts.
That's not gonna kill the vibe. That's gonna bring her back down to earth.
Put him in Kevin Samuels' name, Mate. He doing it. He doing high value, man. He doing high value, man.
You chilling with a female on your lunch break. Y'all go get something to eat. Y'all chilling in the parking lot. She start messing with you a little bit, and all of a sudden the tension build up, and you gonna ruin that for not being in a bed.
Stop.
This is not comfortable.
Let's go somewhere.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Stop it. Get some help.
I cannot believe it. Like a female cannot. You can't have a random moment with a female. You got to be in the bed. No random moment. No, just hey, we just feeling it. Let's just go and get this work in. No random. Is there a point in the lady wearing the sundress with you? Like, there ain't no point in that no more, bro. Like, just
how uncouth is that?
How uncouth.
So sex got to be planned basically for you. It has to be a planned event at the house.
You're not a spontaneous kind of guy.
It got to be planned basically at this rate.
She's probably daffy in the head if she thinks that's okay.
Boy, you're gonna have frigid yams all over. Yo, I
want full arm crosses like the whole time. I want a whole attitude on the way back to the telly. I want all that.
Joe wants the anger king.
No, that's not a part of the show anymore.
Anger king in the building.
Anger King. He
Not
want
the
the
Anger King.
He want her mad, dog, before he take her to the hotel.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done. This has been
Yeah,
another
because
one.
you know what, I'm ready to go back to my real life as an oil tycoon.
Yeah.
And go back to the Ritz Holiday Inn. And,
The Ritz Holiday Inn. I'm fucking done.
where we have biscuits and gravy, and we have pancake makers.
Look,
okay,
there are
It's
some
not
women,
the Burger King
there are
cup.
some women that do not care about the cup holder. They will climb in this back seat
I
like
was
it ain't
about to
no
say.
tomorrow. I promise you, it's the women that don't care about that. They're like, they fuck them cups.
why would I
empty
waste
anyway.
my time with that when
If
I
she
can
trying
have
to
me
get
a
fucked
woman with some
she don't
class
give a
that want to
damn.
go back to the hotel
Yeah.
and get some
Keep that
Popeyes with some
ass up.
red beans and rice?
Women
want classy
who can
women
do the
around
random
here.
moments of passion beat any kind of planned sex you could ever. Oh my god! I can't.
banged her out really well.
What happened to
Let's go to Popeyes.
spontaneity?
What's wrong with
He
that?
ain't spontaneity. It's either planned it or it ain't happening. You know, 'cause, you know, if we out, as soon
I
as
ain't
he
gonna
leave the
plan it,
house,
but on
crap
some
over
real
with.
shit, if we driving to the hotel and I see a Popeyes on the way, it's starting to become a part of the plan.
Facts.
I mean, I ain't against that. I'm just against the man.
What you mean?
I'm not against that. Just, oh my
But
god,
see, for
my
me,
man said.
I'm not going to the hotel unless I know there's a Popeyes in the vicinity.
I like that. Red beans and bean. I like that.
Like I said, chicken and chicken.
Yo,
Facts.
we making the most hashtags today ever. I appreciate this. We
I
go on Twitter
nothing
right
to
now,
say.
GGC Mafia.
Like basically planning bare minimum. We got one dude. If it ain't the bed in his house and some cool air conditioning, he ain't touching it. That's old Doug Dimmadome down here. God have mercy.
No, that's about the kidnapping. You have to kidnap me in nice conditions. Like if you're gonna kidnap me
Why
right.
is it gotta be kidnap? What? That's
Because
a
we were
kid.
talking about the white van thing. If you're
Anger
gonna kidnap me,
King, no,
kidnap me right.
Anger King, bro. Anger King. It'll jump
Me
Yeah,
and
I-
Afro Comedy don't care about the place as long as it's
Anger
comfortable
Kings
and
is the-
safe. I don't care. Hollywood, he's pretty straight. Like worst case, he can go get the homeboy little crib right quick. Got the setup already waiting. Ground game crazy. He's like bare minimum the Kai. You know, it's like you can get these positions. You know, these arm locks, these arm bars. You know, flip them upside down in the
Stretched
Kai.
out masterfully.
Masterfully. You know,
Masterfully.
I shall get on the show eventually. You know, today just an unfortunate thing with a friend. Hope everything going well with that. But she'll get on there eventually. You know, but from now on, we can hold it against her. She can't say we ain't sent her no invites. You've had the invite. We can't say nothing else. No. It is what it is. So
it's on record.
That's how we. But I think we're just gonna end it at this. This is wild. Another wild 30 minutes. Well, Doug Dimmadome down there. You know.
Hey man,
Where can they find you? The real you that you know.
So the reason that I'm wearing this outfit is because I was being made fun of today. So
oh my gosh, he's actually
hopefully
on the phone having to explain himself to his ladies about why he's wearing the whole outfit. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. She got all of our words for the day: rude, peacocking, rousing, anger kinks, and the hashtag GGC Mafia. Peacocking is still the one. I cannot believe that actually that's actually a thing. Peacock. Oh my god, that's a new one. But you know, since Unico got to explain himself, he can go last. Hollywood Sensei, where can they find you, man? Glad to appreciate you joining us, bro.
Definitely. I was late, but Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel, CEO status. You can find me anywhere the Blur Cartel is, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, Twitch. We everywhere, bro. What it sound like every Thursday, you can catch me on there. And I mean, GGC Mafia, man. And also, before I go, like I said, if it ain't no Popeyes
talk to me,
hotel, bro.
Talk to me.
Don't go. Only book the telly if it's a Popeyes near.
Gang.
That's it.
Talk to him. Hey, spit another bar.
Listen.
Joke, that's wild.
Fuck out of here.
That biscuit and dig it. You know what I mean? Biscuit and dig it. You could choke her 2 ways that night, bro. You know what I mean?
Yo, Biscuit Gang on swole.
I don't know about no biscuit.
Grind game crazy. Can you make sense? Because so far Unico ain't made sense. Hollywood, hey, if you got to give it that 10 to 2 chokehold, that 10 and that 2, You know, that certain position, you know, not no pressure right here, but just a little bit on the sides. If you got to get that 10 and 2, you know what I'm talking about. If you got to do that, you know, she going to be good with a little bit of pressure right here. That's a little bit of game. You know, that 10 right there. Just a little bit, the pressure, just a little bit on the side. Not right there. Ground game, what you got, bro? Matter of fact, since you want to get all close, I got you, bro. Let them
listen. I want y'all to understand. You know where to find me. You get stretched out masterfully. I'm also a connoisseur. But you can also find me over on 99 Media. We have a show tonight, P-Valley season finale. We are doing it tonight after we watch the show. You can see me and you, Nico, live tonight. And over on 99 Media, hit the like button, hit that notification bell, hit all that stuff. Hit it all on Blurred Cartel too. Do all of that. We appreciate you. And welcome to the GGC Mafia. We welcome you. We welcome you.
My man said, welcome.
GGC Mafia.
GGC Mafia. Shout out to Miss Bradshaw. She letting you know Popeyes of the motel.
I know that's fucking right.
Let's go. Take it to the hotel.
The hotel in my
Talk to these niggas.
Hotel in the 2022. Hey, yo, we'll give Afro Comedy a chance to come back. Unico, since you've been screaming and shouting for everything from the Brood to the peacocking, but going against the GGC Mafia, let them know your brand, where we find you, what it do, bro. Matter of fact, I'll give you the same respect, what it's going to be.
You guys can go to UnicoWilliams.com and
all right,
you can.
Anyway, though, like we appreciate y'all for joining us today. You know, because he wants to shout out to everybody, but he want to be quiet when it comes to what we can find. And now we're gonna try this again, Unico. Where can they find you? What you is, man?
You can find me on UnicoWilliams.com. Just hanging out and just being a faithful guy and doing the best that I can to be with the women, and we don't need motels or Popeyes or anything like that. We're just
all he want to do is watch Toonami, bro. That's all he want to do. He just want to watch Toonami. Just cut on Toonami. You good?
Like, I understand it's women in the chat. You ain't got to try to.
This is just a character, and it doesn't mean anything. So
hey, listen, ladies, I'm keeping it a bean. If I'm taking you to that telly, if I'm taking you to that hotel, guarantee it's gonna be a Popeyes near there. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, ain't no cap in my rep.
Period.
Hey, he letting you know, but hey, if you go to that hotel, don't act like you don't know what you there for. We going there to exchange.
That's actually like a fair, like we had that argument actually lately about being flown out. So
you get
flown out. If we say we heading to the hotel, we done had this discussion. Like, hey, y'all, you want
if I've flown you from Australia,
go ahead and have a little if you go to the hotel, you got all the way during check-in to be like, hey, you know, this ain't gonna be that way. He ain't got to invest the funds or nothing of that nature. But if he's trying to get you to a little spot, come on now. We this is 2022. This ain't 1990 where you got to play guessing games and we ain't got. Come on, man. We already know. So just saying, you know, or we go on that lunch break and we in this Popeyes parking lot. You know, hey, if just letting you know, if the magic is there, 4 out of 5 people up here ain't against, you know, showing you a couple of arm bars at the back of the parking lot. You know, that's what I always saying. 4 out of 5 ain't too good for that. We ain't worried about, you know, his bed thing. 4 out of 5 ain't, you know, we don't mind it. Just letting you know. But Afro Comedy, oh no, don't add yourself now. You just said it's parking lot wasn't good. No, don't add yourself now.
Y'all so inconsiderate, these women, bro. They just want a nice stretch,
you break with a female coworker, and all of a sudden that magic she start messing with you. You said, no, I don't want to hit. Afro Comedy, what you got for me, man? Who you is, where we can find you?
You already know, Afro Comedy 765 on everything, Twitter, Instagram. You can catch me on over on 99 with these fools freaking propagating anger kinks now, apparently. So that's what we're doing. I'm a scumbag.
Remember,
don't do that. Stop doing that, Monroe. You stupid as fuck.
Remember, #Anger Kinks in my 2022. And if you need a reminder, like we said, shout out to Miss Bradshaw. She keeping you up to date on all of our words for the day.
I'm making a GGC Mafia shirt. I want y'all to go buy it too. I'm making one for girls too.
Everyone practice your anger kinks safely though.
Got you. Don't take it. I see your message. I have to ask Cam because Locker Room is not my show. But no, hey, it depends on if you're up for it. Ain't got no problem with it. Otherwise, make sure y'all look up for the rest of the shows coming up over the next week. Locker Room Talk Monday. We're gonna talk about that one. He'll let we'll let you know that. Otherwise, you'll be invited to my show. I got you next Saturday with these. Otherwise, Locker Room Talk coming up next week on Monday. Of course, it's gonna get spicy. It's gonna get real. And of course, we got Wednesday roundtable discussions. Thursdays, we got What It Sound Like. Friday or Friday Night Year, and then of course my show Saturday. We're gonna make it make sense. Appreciate everybody for joining. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, do whatever you got to do to let you know that these shows are gonna be a part of your daily life. Make sure to go on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, everywhere. Do what you gotta do. Share the link, spread the love, send the stars. We appreciate y'all joining it. Think that's out. Anybody
remember to cut back? Remember, when you got a lineman blocking for you, ladies, cut back.
Somebody else.
Listen, Sunday. Also, Waffle anime reviews on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, naturally, Waffle anime reviews coming up tomorrow.
Be on the lookout. Me and BMT got something in the work. Dropping a show. It's gonna be on Tuesdays. But it's coming.
Oh, that's gonna be spicy with the legendary BMT himself. We can't wait for it. Otherwise, a great time. We're gonna see where you at.
Me, just one thing. You're gonna carry that weight, cowboy.
Yeah, I can't deal with it.